Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, welcome. My name is Sierra here at the Robinson home, and I'm so excited that you're here. While you're here, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can be notified every time that we post. We are doing Vlogmas. We're doing it Monday through Friday, so this is our first time doing it and it's really fun. So anyways, we'd love to have you. Today I'm going to be making pecan pie. I made it for the first time for Thanksgiving and it was so good. I didn't used to like nuts in my desserts, but now I think it's delicious. I think it's probably just like a, I don't know, when you grow up, you know, like you don't like tomatoes as a little kid and you like them when you're older. That's kind of it. I don't know. That's how I am with nuts and desserts. And not all desserts, but I do love pecan pie and I'm making that today. So I'm really excited to show you how it's kind of gonna be like a chatty bake with me type of thing. So I hope you enjoy this, and yeah, let's just get started. So I found this recipe on Pinterest, and it's at sugarandsoul.co, and it turned out really well. Instead of making my own pie shells for this, you know what, I'm trying to think. For Thanksgiving, I'm not sure if I used a pre-made pie crust or one that we made, but today I'm going to be using these graham cracker crusts. They're really easy. I'm making 2 pies. I'm going to an activity tonight for my church, and so and I signed up to bring dessert. So I thought this would be the perfect dessert to do. You need light corn syrup, light brown sugar, and you're gonna need some butter. We buy salted butter all the time. It calls for unsalted butter, but I don't think a little salt will hurt. You can just kind of take out the salt. It asks for half a teaspoon of salt. You can just take that out. And then you need cold water, cornstarch. I got this at Walmart for like 92 cents, which is crazy. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever bought cornstarch in my life before, so I was a little bit surprised it was so cheap. And then you'll need salt, but I'm using the salted butter, so I don't know if I'm gonna add any salt to it, to be honest. Then you'll need 3 eggs, pecans, and they're so expensive. I'm shocked. This tiny little bag was like almost $4. There's 4 ounces in there. I hope this is enough to make 2 pies, but anyways, you'll need pecans, and then you'll need vanilla. So what we're gonna do is preheat the oven to 350 and then start mixing everything together on the stove. Okay, so we are going to be adding the light corn syrup, the sugar, and the water to a saucepan. I'm doubling the recipe since I'm making 2 pies. So, so yeah, just keep that in mind. And then you keep, and you do that until the butter's melted while stirring frequently is what the instructions say. So I'm adding a ½ cup now of the corn syrup. Since I'm doing 2 pies, it asks for a ¼ cup if you're just doing 1. So, ½ cup. And then 1½ cup of light brown sugar, but I'm going to be doing 3 because, again, I'm doubling it. Then you'll add a ¼ cup of butter, but I'm doubling it, so I'm gonna do 1 whole stick of butter. Yummy. The good thing for your belly when you're pregnant is to hold these down. When I was making this, oh wow, when I was making this at Thanksgiving time, I let it sit too long and it caramelized. I was like, shoot, I ruined the pie because it's, you know, it's getting pretty hard and caramelized. But putting it into the pie and then having it in the oven, actually, it wasn't ruined. It was delicious. And you didn't even have like chunks of caramel or anything like that in the pie. So, I mean, a true amazing baker or a pie person would probably have a candy thermometer or something, which we have one. My husband got one recently, but from a coworker, which is nice. But I am just gonna wing this again and hope that I do it right. Okay, so the butter's almost melted. You can see the butter's almost melted and it's kind of caramelized. Yum, this is gonna be so good. I'm so excited. There, that's preheated. And then we're gonna be doing, it says in a small prep bowl, stir together the water and cornstarch, add it to the butter mixture along with the vanilla and salt, bring the mixture to a rolling boil and remove from heat. I just turned this down pretty low while I get this other bowl ready with the water and the cornstarch. So I need more tablespoons and stuff, but we're just gonna use an actual teaspoon and tablespoon. And you're supposed to add 1 tablespoon of cold water, 2 tablespoons of cold water. This is doubling it, remember? And then we're doing 4 teaspoons of cornstarch to the water. 2, 3, 4. I know this isn't perfect, but that's okay. Okay, you know what's funny? I think that I remember as a little kid making like goop stuff. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, I forget what they even called it. Okay, so then you're just gonna add this to here. Like gloop or something is what they called it, I feel like. Out of cornstarch, because this is like what the consistency of water with it is really like gooey, gluey, I don't know, that type of a texture. You're just gonna stir that together with all of it. And then turn it up a tiny bit. Let's see how delicious that looks. Ooh, it's gonna be so good. Okay, now we're going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Here's my belly. I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I'm not the biggest vanilla person. I think when too much is added, it kind of ruins the taste of it, of different things. But I think that just the smallest amount really, I don't know. I think like the smallest amount can really boost the texture, but if you add too much, it just, I don't know. We have a little helper. Hi, Grandma. Poor thing. She's sick. We're going to the doctor today for her in May. Poor babies. Okay, so I'm skipping the salt, but if you're making this with unsalted butter, it's half a teaspoon of salt, so doubling it. I put a whole teaspoon in. I would put it in, but I'm not going to. So then you're just gonna get this going to a rolling boil. Now that it's all mixed together, you'll get it to a rolling boil, and then you'll remove it from the heat. Hi, Greta. What are you doing? How's your nap? How's your nap? Yeah, those are our spices, huh? Let's go see what's next, okay? So while it's getting to a rolling boil, we're just gonna add our stuff to the KitchenAid. I love my KitchenAid. It is like my best friend when I'm baking. I love to bake, so that's how I'm gonna do this next part in. You're gonna add the eggs to the mixer with the whisk attachment and then beat until they're frothy. It says about 1 minute. And it calls for 3 eggs, so I'm doing 6. Wow, that's a lot of eggs. You can see my glucose test up here. I'm taking that for this baby in really soon, in like 2.5 weeks. I'll be taking that, so that's exciting. So I added the eggs here. So I add this here and I'm gonna whisk it. And then at the same time, this is at a rolling boil, so I gotta add that quick. So once the eggs are frothy, then you're gonna add this other mixture to it, the butter mixture to it slowly on medium speed. It says to temper the eggs, and so and to incorporate them, and then we'll add the pecans to it. How was your nap? Good. How was your nap? You guys both slept less than I thought you would. That's okay though. They're starting to get a little bit frothy. We need it for just a little bit longer. And then we're gonna add this to it. It is ready to go. Yay, it's not too caramelized. That makes me happy. Let's see. Do it a little bit more. I'm not an expert when it comes to eggs, or to eggs or baking. I'm not an expert when it comes to baking, so I do my best. I enjoy it, and I feel like it comes out pretty good. Okay, now I'm gonna add these to it. Slowly putting them together. Really. You want to see it, May? Yeah. Okay, come look. It's hot. This is a hot pan, okay? Let me come to this side of me, okay? Oopsies, we lost some. My bad. Want to look at it? I'm going to turn it up a little bit more. There we go. Does it look good? Don't touch it, okay? We'll add the rest of this caramely stuff. Oops. Yummy. It looks good, huh? I think it is starting to caramelize, like kind of get hard a little bit, but you know, it worked out just fine last time. Even though it did have some.
Why is it not working, Mama?
What, Princess?
Why is it not working, Mama?
Why is it not working?
Why is it?
It is working. It's looking really good. I'm going to show the camera, okay? Can you show the camera? In fact, we can probably try this in just a sec. Let's see. The camera's about to die too. Oh, that's a terrible cough. That's what it looks like. It looks delicious. Mmm. I just tried to clean one of these out. I thought it was water. It was corn syrup. I tried to clean it out with a rag. Dang. That's okay. But then I'm adding 2 cups of pecans. It just is 1 cup. Good job, May. For the, there we go. You know, we can add all of this, both bags. Can you add that in there? Oops. Good job. We're going to do it one more time. But guess what? You can just add the entire package. Again, let's just add the package. Ready? You dump this in there?
Ow.
I'll help you. Here.
You gotta put it.
There you go. Dump it in there, okay?
Okay.
Good job.
Oh no.
That's okay. Can you put them in there?
No, I can't.
And we'll just mix it up. Hi, Greta. Mix it all together.
I love it.
You love it? The best, the B-U-S. Have these both. Pecan pie.
Look, guys.
Look,
It's
guys.
so nummy.
So nummy, huh, May?
So nummy on it, guys.
Okay, Now we're gonna put those in the oven for 45 to 50 minutes. And they should be good. Since I'm using this already, like, let's see, let me put this over here. Since I'm already using the graham cracker crust, it says if you're using, I mean, if the crust starts to brown, then to cover it with aluminum foil. I think it says like halfway through. But, yeah, check halfway through. But I'm not going to because I don't think it's gonna burn or anything. I don't think.
Use it
On presents.
on pattern.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna put these in the oven. And it's gonna be delicious. How are your candy canes? Good. Okay, it's been the time. Here they are, yummy. They rose weird, kind of in the middle. I think that I might have, are you okay, May? I think they might have frothed weird, but we have to go to the doctor, so we gotta get these out. Huh, May? You okay, princess? I think that once they're out, they will, oh shoot, I hope they're done. They will settle down a little bit. Yummy.